Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ricky Doshi and I'm an architect and interior designer based out of Mumbai. Once the civil and plumbing work is sorted, it's time to start with the air conditioning work. In this video, we'll be discussing about the different brands of air conditioners, the different systems of air conditioners, and how to go about the piping process of the air conditioning system. So, for starters, we need to decide on which brand of air conditioner we're going to use for our home. There are various brands available in the Indian market. To name a few, so we have Daikin, Mitsubishi, Toshiba, Voltas, LG, Samsung, Hitachi, and many more brands which are available. Once we decide on the brand, it is important to decide on which vendor whom we want to commission for the air conditioning works. Select a vendor who has good prior knowledge about air conditioning systems in residential projects. They also help you out in deciding how much tonnage of air conditioning is required for a particular space. Upon finalizing the vendor and the brand of air conditioning, make sure to take a quotation firsthand of the high side, which is the machine cost, and the low side, which is the piping cost. Also make sure that there are no hidden costs in this particular quote. Share the layout plan that you've made with the air conditioning vendor who will assist you with the piping diagram. The position of the machine can be decided by you and the vendor can work the piping around on the position of the machine that you have given them. There are two types of air conditioning systems which are very commonly used in residential interiors. The most common system is the individual unit system, where each machine has its own outdoor unit. For example, if you have 6 machines in your house, you need to provide space for 6 outdoor units. The second system, which is used by our clients these days, is called the VRV or the VRF system. VRV stands for Variable Refrigerant Volume and was launched by the company Daikin, and VRF stands for Variable Refrigerant Flow, which was introduced by other companies such as Mitsubishi and Fujitsu. The concept is the same in both these systems, where the AC units are controlled by one outdoor unit up to a capacity of 10 tons. So if the tonnage capacity increases, then only you have to go for a second outdoor unit. The two main differences between the individual unit system and the VRV VRF systems are: number one is cost. The initial investment in a VRV or a VRF system is 30 to 40% more than the individual unit system. The second one is the power saving. The VRV and the VRF systems offer better power saving, thereby the initial cost is recovered in about 2 years' time. If you are an all-day user of air conditioning system, then it is advisable for you to go into a VRV or a VRF system, as it offers more cost-saving benefits in your electric bill. The different types of air conditioning units that are basically used in the residential interiors are split ACs or high-wall units, one-way cassette units, four-way cassette units, or fan coil units. If the apartment building that you're staying has a centralized air conditioning system, then you do not need to worry about this, as your building might probably have a chiller plant for the air conditioning systems. Usually, the chiller plant system is used in commercial buildings and very rarely used in residential buildings. Once you decide on what type of an air conditioning system you're going for, the low side, or in layman's term, the piping work needs to be catered to. The main component of the pipe work is the copper tubes with sufficient insulation. If you're opting for a VRV or a VRF system, additional referents are used. Another important component is the drain pipes, which drain out the excess water from the air conditioning condensation process. We need to check that these drain pipes run from the AC to the nearest drain outlet. This must be designed properly at the start of the civil process so that you can conceal the drain pipes and it is not exposed in the open. Ideally, the entire low side or the piping work should be completed before you lay out the floor. The AC units can be installed just a few days before the finishing work ends, and testing of the units can be done during that time to check with the cooling of the house. We usually install the AC units just before the last hand of painting, so that whatever cracks that may develop on the painting due to the constant expansion and contraction due to change in temperatures can be catered to with the last hand of painting. I hope this video helped you understand about the air conditioning system and the steps that need to be taken to achieve an efficient and a cost-saving solution for your home. If you liked what you saw, please hit the like button and do share this video with your friends, families and acquaintances. It helps me to reach out to a larger audience. Also, do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and do not forget to click on the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever I post a new video on YouTube. Thank you all once again for supporting this channel, and stay tuned for the next video.